Next question, here we are discussing the valid statement amongst the given is. There are 4 options given, 4 statements are given. In that 4, one statement is valid. See here, option A, divergence of both electric field density and magnetic field density are 0. So, from that statement I am writing here divergence means dot product of given vector. So, del dot D equal to 0 and del dot B equals to 0. This is the statement 1 I am writing mathematically, but here divergence of B equal to 0 is correct, but divergence of D is not equal to 0, hence option A is wrong. Next, see here, divergence of both electric and magnetic flux density are 0 for static densities. So, that is also not correct. Divergence of electric field is 0, that is also not correct. Hence, the correct answer is what? Divergence of magnetic field is 0, del dot B equals to 0. Option 4 is the correct answer. Here, the divergence of magnetic field is 0. This equation is obtained from what? Where? Law of conservation of magnetic flux. Law of conservation of magnetic flux. What is law of conservation of magnetic flux means? Law of conservation of magnetic flux means, I am writing here phi, magnetic flux phi, closed loop surface integral B dot ds equals to 0. Closed loop surface integral B dot ds equals to 0. This is law of conservation of magnetic flux. From that only divergence of B equal to 0. Option D is correct. Remember, in electrostatic divergence equation, when it is 0, only in magnetic field. Divergence of D is not equal to 0. Hence, option D is the correct answer. Next question. If 2 equal charges having a magnitude of 1 coulomb are kept at a distance of 1 meter, then the magnitude of electrostatic force acting between them is. So, this question is related to Coulomb's law. We know that Coulomb's law, from Coulomb's law we can determine force between the 2 charges. Due to the 2 charges, that is F equals to formula 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, Q1 Q2 by D square or R square. He is given all options only in magnitude, that is why I am not considering direction. 2 equal charges means Q1 equal to Q2, 2 equal charges Q1 equal to Q2, that is also given how much? 1 coulomb. They are kept at a distance of 1 meter. So, D is mentioned as 1 meter. So, Q1 equal to Q2 equal to 1 coulomb, distance D equal to 1 meter, then the force F due to the 2 charges becomes F equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into 1. We know that 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught value is how much? 9 into 10 power 9. So, the answer is 9 into 10 power 9 newtons. Option C is the correct answer. 9 into 10 power 9, that is the option C, correct answer. Next question is the equation del square V equals to minus rho by epsilon. Is it Maxwell equation? Is it Laplacian equation? Is it Fourier equation? Is it Poisson's equation? The correct answer is it is a Poisson's equation. How means this Poisson equation derived from point form of Gauss law, that is divergence of D equal to rho V. From this equation, divergence of E equals to, I am writing rho V by epsilon, From this I am writing E equal to minus del V, then divergence of minus del V is equals to rho V by epsilon. This equation, divergence of gradient is del square V. So, del square V equals to minus rho V by epsilon. This equation is known as Poisson's equation. So, when rho V equals to 0, volume charge density equal to 0, this equation is known as Laplacian equation, but our question is asking del square V equals to minus rho by epsilon. What is the equation name? It is a Poisson's equation. Option D is the correct answer. Next question, divergence theorem relates to option A, line integral to surface integral, option B, surface integral to volume integral, option C, line integral to volume integral. What is divergence theorem? See here, I am considering a vector A, then divergence theorem states that closed loop surface integral of A dot ds, closed loop surface integral A dot ds is equals to excuse me, is equals to open loop volume integral of divergence of A dv. This equation is known as divergence theorem. So here there are two answers. From divergence theorem we converted a closed loop equation into open loop equation, and from divergence theorem a surface integral converted into volume integral, and vice versa. Vice versa means what? A volume integral can be converted into surface integral. So here the correct answer is surface integral to volume integral is the correct answer. Similarly, one more theorem is also we are using, that is Stokes theorem, the line integral converted into surface integral, that is Stokes theorem, but is asking a divergence theorem. Remember, a surface integral converted into volume integral or volume integral converted into surface integral. Option B is the correct answer. Next question is, Maxwell's equations involves charge density, current density, magnetic intensity, all of these. So we know that 4 Maxwell's equations. The first equation is divergence of D equal to rho V, where rho V is charge density, it involves. Second equation is curl E equal to minus dou B by dou T in time varying fields, otherwise in electrostatic curl E equals to 0. So that question is not related to this. And third one is curl H equal to J, curl H equal to J, where J is current density, it involves, and magnetic field intensity is also there, it involves. And fourth equation, divergence of B equals to 0. So all these are Maxwell's equations only. Here Maxwell equations involves charge density, that is rho V, current density, that is J, magnetic intensity, that is H. So all of these is the correct answer. Which is correct? All of these is the correct answer. Option D answer. Which of the following is not a Maxwell equation is asking. There are 4 equations are given. Curl E equal to 0, it is a Maxwell equation derived from law of conservation of electric field. Divergence of B equal to 0, it is also Maxwell equation derived from law of conservation of magnetic flux. Divergence of D equal to rho V, it is also Maxwell equation, it is derived from Gauss law, and divergence of E equal to minus B, it is not Maxwell equation, because the correct answer is here curl E equal to minus dou B by dou T. This is the Maxwell equation in terms of E and B. This is not correct divergence of E equal to B minus B, because the resultant of divergence is a vector, not correct. The resultant of divergence is always a scalar. So which is the following equation is not Maxwell means option D is the correct answer. Next question, Maxwell's curl equation for electromagnetic field is given by. See here, all questions they are asking in terms of curl, in terms of B. But to understand these question, we know that from Ampere circuit law, in time varying field, modified Maxwell's equation, curl H equal to J plus dou D by dou T. Curl H equal to J plus dou D by dou T. What is H? magnetic field intensity, J current density, D electric flux density. We know that from the relation B equal to mu H, B equal to mu H in terms of free space I am writing B equal to mu naught H, B equal to mu naught H, not mentioned here, but I am writing mu naught H. We know that J equal to sigma E, but is not mentioned, is writing all equation in terms of J only, and D equal to epsilon E, I am writing here epsilon naught E. See here, by using these three equations, I am writing the first equation, H means B by mu naught, 1 by mu naught into curl B is equals to J as it is, dou D is writing epsilon naught dou E by dou T, epsilon naught dou E by dou T. Then curl B equals to this mu naught I am writing right hand side, mu naught into J plus epsilon naught dou E by dou T, epsilon naught dou E by dou T. Curl B equals to mu naught into J plus epsilon naught dou E by dou T. From here, which is the correct means option D is the correct answer, because first option there is no derivative term dou right hand side, in second dou by dou T is there, but there is no in terms of epsilon naught. The correct answer is curl B equals to mu naught into J plus dou by dou T epsilon naught E, or epsilon naught into dou E by dou T. Option 4 is the correct answer. Next question, Maxwell equation curl E equal to, question I am again writing here, Maxwell equation curl E equals to minus dou B by dou T. This is the question. Curl E equals to minus dou B by dou T is represented in integral form. See here, this equation is derived from Faraday's law. Here, what is Faraday's law? An EMF will be induced in a closed circuit when the flux is varying with respect to time. V EMF equal to d phi by dt. And here I am considering EMF in terms of voltage. So, V EMF equal to I am writing minus closed loop line integral of E dot dl, induced EMF. And we know that flux phi equals to surface integral of B dot ds. Flux formula surface integral B dot ds. This is voltage in terms of line electric field intensity, this is flux in terms of magnetic flux density. Now I am substituting these two equations in the equation, then minus closed loop line integral of E dot dl, that equals to surface integral of here I am writing d by dt, surface integral of B dot ds, B dot ds. So, closed loop line integral E dot dl is equals to minus surface integral of dou B by dou T, dou B by dou T dot ds. This is the actual equation. Means closed loop line integral E dot dl equal to, here dl it is wrong, closed loop line integral E dot dl equal to d by dt, this is correct, but you write here this integration inside, otherwise you write d by dt. Closed loop line integral, this is not correct because dot product here, and here also closed loop line integral, this is wrong. So, the correct answer is option B, closed loop line integral E dot dl equals to minus surface integral of dou B by dou T dot ds. Option B is the correct answer. Next question. Given vector A equal to 2ax cap plus 4ay cap minus 3az cap and vector B equal to ax minus ay cap, then the cross product. A simple question here I am explaining. Vector A is given as 2ax cap plus 4ay cap minus 3az cap. vector A. Vector B equals to given as Ax cap minus Ay cap. Then A cross B equals to, I am doing cross product, determinant of Ax cap, Ay cap, Az cap, first row, vector A magnitudes along x direction 2, y direction 4, z direction minus 3, vector B magnitudes along x direction 1, along y direction minus 1, along z direction 0. From here I am doing perform determinant operation. Ax cap 4 into 0, 0, minus into minus plus, again minus, minus 3, minus Ay cap 2 into 0, 0, minus into minus plus 3. Next, plus Az cap 2 into minus 1, minus 2, minus 4, minus 4, 4 into 1. So, that equals to minus 3 Ax cap plus minus 3 Ay cap minus 6 Az cap. Minus 3x cap minus 3ay cap minus 6az cap means option 1 is the correct answer. Option 1 is the correct answer.